Open up the box. Pandora's box. Y'all, I'm cold. Y'all excuse me. I'm cold. I was in here minding my business now. See, I was sitting here doing some talking on the phone. Talking on the telephone. I just came through for a quick energy check. This finna be quick, collective. This finna be quick. I had to get that word out of there. Let's see. Ooh, something's getting ready to take off. Biblical style. I know that's right. Somebody getting ready to take off. Biblical style. Okay, you got them ships coming in from Greek, Roman. That's what I'm talking about. Let the Romans bring the ships in for me. Let the Romans bring the ships in. Listen, I've been on the phone, talking on the telephone. I don't normally do stuff like that. Just running my mouth. I was talking to one person to another person. But good stuff. Telling people about God. That's a great thing. I want to see what this is real quick. An energy check. And we'll see what's coming out. Something's going to take off spiritually. All right? Speak up. Look, talking and chilling. Somebody need to speak up. Divine feminine. The ball is in your court. Don't yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Somebody's definitely about to have a good time here. Somebody could be triggered about somebody's soulmate here. Okay, at an apartment. Somebody's obsessed with playing some sort of games here. Yeah. They want to snap on a particular person. Who is this? Somebody triggered about somebody's soulmate in an apartment, a home. Somebody obsessed with playing with somebody was obsessed, or somebody was toxic trying to play something. I don't know. Somebody trying to play some sort of games here. They want to snap on somebody. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. They want to snap on somebody. You don't even see this. Yeah, somebody turned their back on a soulmate. They don't, something that you don't even see. All right, so you can have somebody that's triggered over a soulmate. This could be you, collective. This could be somebody that's triggered over you and some sort of soulmate. And somebody tried to, something about a house. Somebody obsessed with trying to, somebody toxic could have been playing games and somebody want to snap on somebody. I don't know, baby. This look like something going down, though, because, anytime we got the grenade out there, baby, ain't no telling what's going to happen. All right, let's stop. Somebody got unconditional love for a masculine energy. Archangel Michael is here protecting the Wheel of Fortune. Lord, for the people with the animals, don't leave the door open. Somebody could have had the door open to a family room, a business, or something. Hey, welcome to the chat. Okay. Somebody just chilling in the Nine of Pentacles like, somebody, I don't know where you at, but somebody just chilling, okay? Somebody could be moving on in the distant horizon because something is going to be serious. Somebody is, why so serious? So serious. A new beginning. Somebody trying to protect their soulmate. A Cancer or a Scorpio. All right. Somebody got some sort of great fortune. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Somebody could have had, hey, all jokes aside, I don't know why my reading look a little dangerous today. It look real dangerous. It look real dangerous in different departments. It look like you got somebody that want to snap on somebody about something. And then it look like somebody could be watching somebody scrapped up with something here. And we got a whole bunch of money out here. Like, y'all need to... If this is not you guys protecting the things that you watch, you know, like watching people, like these could even be readings that could put you in your head, like, it's okay to ease up. I'm trying my best not to be such an aggressive reader because sometimes, especially if I could feel something happening to one of my soul tribe members, I get mad. I was on the phone cussing somebody out. They called me for a reading. This can't happen. You called me to get a reading and I start cussing you out because you're not listening and I'm telling you to do some shit right now. And you like, wait a minute, hold up. No, this person trying you right here, Collective. They trying you hard. Matter of fact, come get me right now. Come get me, Collective. That's how I be feeling. And then I start going off on you. And that is not professional, man. That is not professional. I ain't, Lord, that's why I say, Lord, please work with me. Because I even get y'all in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's why I really need, I be trying to, I got to humble myself. I don't know. But these readings be making me angry from sometimes some stuff that I be seeing. Somebody could have great fortune. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And somebody protected and they watching this. They could see you. They could see you being protected. They all up in their head. Somebody did a lot of hard work because of some bullshit. Had to put in some toilet labor because of some bullshit with a Cancer or a Scorpio or something that was hidden. They twin flame. Hey, what this look like? What that look like? Drop it down in the comment section. What this look like? And somebody hiding that? What? To the flower? Somebody yin yang in they flower. Y'all better stop that. Somebody got cut out the picture. Hey, it was a tower. Okay? Somebody liked that gift for that. Oh, baby. From Crazy to the cat. Doja Cat. Doja Cat. Somebody like Little Crazy to just come over here, Crazy. Hey, this is a shame. I'm glad I came on here early. We're going to get serious later. We're going to be real serious later. Man, we're going to get serious later because I didn't expect this. It's too much drama going on. All right? Something's fresh. Okay? Somebody finna get some fresh money in the bank. They're going to be able to free their mind. Okay? Little 2 of Cups, they hit the jackpot. And somebody in their feelings because the little ship's coming in. Somebody done hit the jackpot. Somebody done did something. Somebody getting yanking that thing. Y'all doing too much. Ooh. I was talking and not listening. You got to listen to this because they say somebody with, yeah, the masculine got some sort of flowers. They trying to play you. They wanted you. This somebody that wants you. They got some flowers. It's a masculine. He got that flower. Pay attention. Some kind of flowers. Okay? And they wanting you, but they all up in their head about this. In the distant horizon. Yeah, this some very fresh stuff. I don't give a darn. Look at me answering for y'all and stuff. Collective like, I don't care, man. I'm trying to get close to God. What are you talking about? Ooh, baby, somebody all up in their head about some flowers. They triggered. All up in their head. Somebody gonna take a gamble, take a risk, take a chance. Somebody wanna take a gamble with somebody's soulmate or with a soulmate. Ooh, baby, free your mind, collective. This too much for us to think about. The spirit said, don't even worry about it. It's something that you... Ooh, when the cards tell you to drop them low, they say, I'm not here for a long time. Just a little minute, couple minutes, y'all. Somebody chooses to focus on the lighter sides of life and honor their physical vessel and nourish their soul, and they release the need to control. I know that's right. Okay? They using their intuition in all aspects of their life. And they accept the challenges, whatever life got to throw you. That's the best way to learn. Okay? And trust. It said, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And I want to expand my mind, my conscious. All right? Somebody need to expand. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And I understand that losing something is only an opportunity to appreciate it. Somebody could be in a lot of grief too. All right? Grief about a death, about an ending, or a transformation. A death of a friend. Friendship. Oh, yeah, I just lost one of my friends too. I released the need to know all the answers because I know where they at. You feel me? Yeah. About a death. I got a lot of calls about death, man, lately. Friends. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, and somebody needs to embrace and nourish the creative aspects of their mind. So somebody can have friends in a life for a reason. It doesn't have to be a literal death. It could be just the ending. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to use their imagination to be more happier. Because when you're more happier, you're on the right path. So you got to boost your energy to more like a happy ending energy. Don't sit back in grief or upset about something. You got to be motivated and just say, I remember it was so hard. It was so hard. I'm not gonna lie. I was going through it. I felt like God wasn't answering me or nothing. But I remember one particular time, I had so much motivation, so much faith that God was going to work things out. He actually did it. I'm talking about when I got there, I was like, I'm going to find me a job this week. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Everything that I said I was going to do out my mouth, I did it. I did it. I said, I'm going to get me a job. I'm going to get me a hoopty. I'm going to get me a place to stay. I just kept on saying what I'm going to get, what I'm going to get, what I'm going to get, what I'm going to get. And God gave it all to me. Just like that. But it wasn't so much worrying about what I just lost. And I hadn't got past what I lost because I ain't losing nothing. I was already in a better situation once I moved on. And all I knew was I can go up from there. So when I moved to South Carolina, my mind frame was just straight on get to what I need to get to. I ain't got no time to be thinking about nothing else but what God trying to show me. Yeah. Somebody got to find the inner strength and face it with confidence and stop and forget about it. All right. Expand your consciousness and your awareness. Be aware. When you're aware of what's going on, you in peace. When you don't know what's going on, you not in peace. You're a being of love and you need to release all negative energy. Anything that's negative, you got to release it. Even if you lost something, it don't matter. Just let it go. Somebody's scared. About a health issue. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And it says purpose. I know what I am here to do. And it says I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Balance. Somebody is trying to get themselves balanced out. Now this is so deep. So it could have been an ending to somebody's somebody could have had something that happened to them that made them want to end their goals or whatever they was dreaming. Oh, this is kind of deep. This could have something to do with money. And somebody's success. This got something to do with somebody's destiny. Somebody could have been dealing with some sort of somebody mad with somebody because they in their life purpose. I ain't lying. Somebody could be dealing with some sort of health issues, but it look like somebody is mad that somebody's in their purpose. And they learning to accept the things that they can't change. It brings a perfect state of harmony into their world. And they do so without judgment. And they learning that an ending is it's merely a beginning to somebody going through a transformation in their career. This is a transformation. If somebody got caught up in a situation here, because a lot of people, this why a lot of people don't go to certain readers, because it breaks them down instead of building them up. If somebody dealing with any type of situations, it's no need for you to run from this. Whatever it is that you got to face it. And just know that I'm different. Yes, I'm different. Pull up to the scene. I'm still going to stand in my purpose. You're going to be very successful and you're going to reach a level of abundance that you never even knew. Never even thought that was possible. Somebody going through a transformation. I ain't going to say that. Lord, have mercy. That was a deep word. God is not playing. Something about somebody's soul being put to death. This person knows that there is no greater goal than love. Oh my God. It say, I desire this in the physical reality. Damn. It says, I can release. I don't like this. Somebody real depressed. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like this. It's like heavy. I don't know who energy this is, but it's very dark. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah. Somebody had some sort of health issues and they could have died. I feel good when I can help others. And I know that I can't change the past. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being on the other side? Like people, you got to talk to people. Because I just had a friend that I grew up with that I used to always be to her house. And she just recently passed away. But, you know, that's a touchy situation. All right? God is... Man, I don't even know what to say. Let me do a tarot. Gee, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. And then it's like my whole soul tremble when I read that Bible, man. The reasons God will come and put you down. That's why the knighthood here from the Bible. Oh my God, it all makes sense. He'll strike you down with a sword. That's the last resort. That's the last resort. After you take 7 lashes, God will come behind you with a sword. That's being chastised. Yep. I read that in the Bible now. After God comes and after God hits you with 7 stripes, you still don't answer the call. He's going to come towards you with the sword of truth. He's going to knock you down with that sword. This coming from the Bible. This ain't no game here. Okay? Straight out the Bible. Knighthood. That's the last resort. He been working on you for a long time. You see how this man here been working? Working. God been working on some people for a long, long time. A long, long time. And they don't even know that this knighthood is next in line. So you going to answer the call or what? He been working on you. God is patient. Man, that's deep. Mm. Whoo. Somebody been going through wars and battles since they was a baby. Jesus. The arts. Somebody did spell work on you on a farm years ago. Oh my God. Whoa. Did somebody father lived on a farm? There's a dark, so so this another thing that I'm seeing, like some sort of dark night been after you, wars and battles since you was a baby. It was written, the arts. Somebody wrote something down. Somebody scribed. Somebody did something. Y'all talking about, yes, I felt it. Man, I don't know what this is. Men's and women. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Mm. I don't even want to read this, man. This is so crazy. Why? Okay, somebody was messing with males and females. Unrequited lovers from the Atlantics. Could it be Atlanta? I don't know, baby. ATL. I don't know why I heard Tennessee. Hold on, I'm seeing some other words. Somebody could be Latin. Somebody named AT. Aunt. Somebody named Aunt. Aunt is. Aunt is. Baby, this here is off the chain, baby. I'm telling you, spiritual and religion. These people spiritual and religion. Here. Oh, Lord. Lessons and blessings. Somebody hungry now. Oh, Lord. They like forgive. They want some sort of forgiveness because somebody found out about their love life. This some wisdom that somebody learned from some sort of slavery. Oh, Lord, they were back there doing men's and women's in slavery days. Lord have mercy. Yep. The church people was getting finances here in the community. Catholics, church people, I ain't just finna just cross, just say whoever it was. These got something to do with some church people in a community. They was getting finances. So, all right, they gonna need some sort of forgiveness because they was doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? They were doing that thing back in the days, baby. This why the thing coming out heavy here. You know what I'm saying? Since the Bible, since back in the days, okay, we tell them what God loves now. About these knights that been at war with you since you was a baby. These church people been collecting this change here in the communities. They gonna need some sort of forgiveness from God. Because somebody did some sort of spell work here, witchcraft, on a farm. Old McDonald had a farm. Don't act like you don't know. Somebody was sleeping, somebody father, baby father, daddy, granddaddy, great granddaddy, uncles, cousins, brothers was doing men's and women. Okay? With unrequited lovers. They was doing this, all right? And I got some names and some initials. These people were spiritual and religion. They're going to learn some lessons and some blessings because it's time for them to eat this knowledge. Collecting them coins back there on that farm. Old McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now, you're only supposed to get a piece of that bread. The high priestesses only get a piece of that bread. Now, we can go in the Bible and see how much bread we supposed to be getting. Some of y'all taking the whole loaf. I don't even take the whole loaf when people send me donations and money and stuff like that. Because I take the little money that if they send me $25, $30, now they done sent me. I done had donations before where they done bought me desks and chairs and stuff like that that I need. But when I get donations, I'm buying tarot cards so I can read y'all some more stuff so we can see deeper into what's going on. But see, I spend all the money on cards because I'm more excited about getting the cards and getting the word out than what? What am I going to keep out of it? $5, $10? Look, and then the phone freezing up back to back, back to back. It just keep freezing up. They don't want this word to get out. They don't want it to get it. They don't want this word to come out. Okay? Old McDonald have a farm now. Yeah, they trying to stop me from getting this word out. Yesterday, they were trying to hit the TV. They back there doing scribes, arts. I don't live on no doggone farm. Okay? I don't live on no farm. But somebody was scribe writing the arts on a farm. And it got something to do with somebody's daddy. A father figure, a daddy figure. Okay, on the daddy side. Doing that men's and women's thing with the unrequited loves, okay? Somebody name could start with an A, a T, a L, a N, a T, a I, or S. First, middle, or last initial. That's what they was doing. And they spiritual and religious. Lessons. Somebody hungry for their blessings. Ooh, love life. Somebody love your wisdom, boy. I ain't lie. Click, clack, holler back. Somebody love that wisdom. We getting somewhere. We trying to find out what happened to us while we going through all of this stuff. These people that we were connected to back there on the farm. Colette, was you on the farm? Drop farm in the comment section if that was your ass on this farm here. Okay? For somebody daddy was on the farm doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. All right? Mm-hmm. Somebody could have been in prison, praying for a transfer. Something about the authorities. Somebody could have went to prison, or they was a slave. We talking about slaves here. Okay? I don't know who slavery, it went down in slavery days, back in the days. This is some slavery stuff. Mm-hmm. They didn't care. They did them all. They was messing with somebody that slicked their damn hair back like this here. It was somebody in the community, they slicked. Look how old these clothes is. This shit happened throwback, and you know that. This ain't us. This ain't me. I hope it ain't somebody current baby daddy or something like that. Oh Lord, Jesus, what? Woo-wee. Another thing, sidebar. You could be the love of somebody's life, but you learned something. You got wisdom about, or this person, the love of your life, know that you got wisdom. They could have been praying while they was in prison. That's another sidebar. And for whoever dealing with the prison guys here with the boo things, I don't know. But yeah, man. Authorities, transportation. Somebody done stole a car. The police riding. Authorities transported somebody's mother somewhere. Authorities had to transport authority figure, transportation, mother figure, karmic relationship. On the ship. High priestess mama. Somebody mama could have worked as an authority figure, and somebody transported to their mama to fuck around with a karmic. See, it's coming out, it's coming out. It's coming out. Okay, the authority figures could have transferred somebody. Somebody mama fucked the karmic. Mama, you know I love you. Mama, why you had to mess with a karmic too? Mama. Mama was sitting there minding her business. Somebody mama had about 2 kids around that time. Mama was in there reading books. Look at this nice, polite lady. And look, she done slipped up on a doggone karmic. We did the same thing too, Colette. But the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Oh, God. This is bad. Y'all forgive me now. Okay? I don't want y'all mad with me, but look, we in some trouble. But this is a high priestess. Something happened. Somebody could have been roaming around with some health issue around Egypt. Okay? Don't have to be Egypt. It could just be, they was in the desert with it. All right? And they took some sort of vows to, stand strong with somebody. A spouse. All right? But because they had some sort of galactic stuff going on. All right? The medicine man, medicine woman, they're an angel. They better calm down. Talking about they're an angel now. We know your ass a hoe. I'm just playing. They're an angel now, all right? They're an angel, you know what I'm saying? You clean now, boy. You clean, boy. Yeah, somebody come from a native bloodline. They felt like they was being prosecuted here for traveling. For leaving. Transport. You did the transportation thing. That's how you messed around and caught that thing. Y'all was out there doing men's and women's and things. You gotta trust and have faith. All right. Asia. Orphan. Somebody could have orphaned somebody. All right, this could be a parent that wasn't even in your life. Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If any of y'all got some parents that was lived on a farm somewhere way back in the country, I don't care if this Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Bush. I don't know. I don't care where y'all was at with it. California, I don't give a damn. If they were back there on that land, you know what the hell they were doing. They were getting it in, baby. They were getting it in. But that's why we going through a lot of stuff. That's why God coming through, knocking them down with them with that knighthood, slapping you in the face. Boop. Oh, you woke? Or you sleep? I don't want to be chastised by God like that. So, but it's just a little sneak peek of some stuff that's going on. They were getting it on back there. And then, you know, back in them days, they were doing sisters and brothers and cousins and shit. You know, they were like, man, I don't care what Jesus just rewritten the Bible. Remember, the Bible had already been created. That's when they were already having kids. They were having, it wasn't nobody but Adam and Eve. And then they had some churn. Then who they had churn from? Because it wasn't nobody but them. So they were sleeping with brothers and sisters, right? Being fruitful and multiplying. Make it make sense now. They were sleeping with each other. And God was like, no, you can't do that. That's your cousin. That's your brother. They ain't know it was going to pop off like that. But that's how it started. From the first creations to all the way down. When they start saying all them names. And then I was explaining to somebody today about the Bible. So a lot of times y'all don't want to hear when they say, and Molan was some kin, was the sister of Shadow and the sister of whoever. You know, they just start saying all of these different names, the bloodlines and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, and all of us came from like the same community. Yeah, they was all here. They were all over there in Georgia. They were just fucking on. They were fucking their ass off. We'll know. And then, see, it was okay at first for them to be fruitful and multiply and do the dog. You know what I'm saying? But then even when they learned, because, you know, they was doing slave, what was it called? It was something where they had all the slave women at the young girls when they turned a certain age, when they started receiving their period, they will send them in there with Django. Django could be your uncle, your cousin, your brother. Django, whoever they gonna send them in there and make sure they get pregnant so they can keep having slave breeding. This is sick. So he out there with somebody ancestors got too stuck on that shit. You know what I'm saying? They was into it. Unrequited lovers. Slavery. They were doing it, I'm telling you. And then we wondering why we a little messed up. Imprisonment, battles and wars and slavery. That's probably why we going through the battles and wars now. Now all we can do is sit back and pray. Collectively try to clean your hands off. You see this lady hands look pretty clean. You got to get your hands clean. Because we don't know what our daddies and mamas and cousins done did. It's time to go to church. Not even go to church. But look what the priest is doing inside the church. What they doing tonight. The people at the church. They took vows though. They took some sort of vow, some sort of oath. They gonna want some sort of spiritual forgiveness here. I ain't lying. These people hear about something that they wrote. Somebody wrote something back on a farmland. They gonna want some forgiveness for this. I don't know what this is about, but they need to put the spell word down. I'm telling you, start writing people's name. High priestess energy. I'm telling you, I don't know what they got going on. Somebody's spouse is an unrequited lover. Ooh, child. And somebody was greedy. Somebody was greedy. So, yeah, somebody's name started with an A, a T, a L, a A, a N, a T, a I, or S. First, middle, last. Somebody greedy. Yep. They spirit gonna be roaming. Or somebody name wrong. Only take what resonate. Leave the rest behind. You say you say it could be my husband family in the Carolina area. I don't know, baby. What's your name? Dale Johnson. Okay. Yep. Yeah. This is somewhere somebody traveled to. But have faith, baby, because it's going to be blessings and lessons. They're going to learn today about these arts on the farm. I'm telling you, they're going to learn about these arts back there on that farm, spiritual and religion. Because God coming through with the knighthood. And when he slap you with that sword of truth, baby, that's it. He going to hit you with 7 stripes first. And then he going to send his knight in to finish you off. People better stop playing with God. I done seen the stripes. Okay? I'm done. Yeah. Somebody, it's all about finances. That gold, that ching, 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 ching. I don't know what these people doing. Yeah, keep on praying. Yeah. See, let me tell you something. The only way in the Bible, when you wrong people, and you know that you wronged them and you wanted your forgiveness from God, you know that they gave them people back their stuff plus 5% more tacked on to it. I'm sorry for messing with your stuff, man. Let me put it back because I don't want them 7 lashes from God. Do they read the Bibles or not? You know what I'm saying? These people supposed to be more spiritual than me, you know what I'm saying? Angel of mine. Hey, I look at you, looking at me. Hey, hey, and I know they thought the best things was free. No, best things ain't for free, baby. It's gonna be an angel lesson and blessing. Whatever you thought you got away with for free, it ain't for free. God is watching you. What you do, it's gonna come. What goes around, come back around. Hey, my baby. Somebody learned their lesson too about traveling around. They were just roaming the street. They didn't know which way to go. And the knighthood came right on through and just BAM! And when the knighthood punch you in your face, you don't know how it's gonna come. Somebody's a traveling medicine man or a woman, or gonna be spiritual medicine woman. I messed up my medicine today. Messed it up bad, child. Put some sugar in it. I messed up. Somebody come from a religious tree. Religious tree. And they be doing that scribing thing. They be doing that scribing thing. They be scribing them arts up. They say they church people. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. On that farm, they had some roots. E-I-E-I-O. Hey. But somebody's father is an angel. In the spirit. He said the old me, he said, I'm clean now. That's what I'm talking about. Clean them up. Mm-hmm. High priestess energy. Yeah, remember that farm. They were that the high priestesses was on the farm, they were slaves. Oof. Wrong. Somebody wrong man. Somebody had a man as a spouse. Somewhere. Somebody was doing a man. Somebody begging, pleading for like spiritual forgiveness or something. Whew. That's between you and the Lord, baby. Doing them mans and them womans over there, back in them things. So if some of y'all a little funny, you know, funny on the little side a little bit, y'all a little funny and don't know why. Got a little funny bone in your body, it come from your daddy's side. I'm just playing. Say your mama was reading books in the chair. I don't know. You know, you probably been thinking the whole time, Mom, you're a liar. Mom, you're a liar. Okay. Follow your passion and stay committed to the journey. Be patient and have faith in divine timing and honor your boundaries. All right. Focus on the positivity and your spiritual strength, spiritual connections. All right. Be kind to yourself and others and communicate openly and honestly. Find the inner strength to have the patience for forgiveness. All right. Practice non-judgment here. Just practice, baby. Just practice. Plant that seed and practice. All right. Let go fear. All right. And practice some sort of self-love too. Some things is going to change. All right. Have gratitude for your journey. Okay. Take the responsibilities and the actions of your emotions here. And it's honor your journey. Your unique journey. All right. Reflect on your inner peace. Release any old patterns. All right. And practice compassion. Embrace. Okay. It says practice self-care and release attachments to outcome. You know, just forget it. Stay connected to spirit, though, at all times so you can find balance. Focus on your growth. Trust your partner. All right? And I'm finna get to that partner thing. Foster the intimacy and focus on the present moment so you can embrace, okay, your inner child. That's the Holy Spirit, baby. You need to be connected with Jesus. The partner you need to put partnering up with that honors and love you, okay? They respect your emotions. Listen to your intuition here. You're about to celebrate some sort of success. But you got to find balance here and embrace your shadow self. All right, God, you know I'm working on myself now. Come on, Nick. Release any limited beliefs. All right, and release the past. All right, be honest with yourself and trust in the power of love. Embrace your divine purpose and face the challenges. And remember, a sacred union here. Practice acceptance and trust in the universe. All right, you're supposed to have a sacred union with God, baby. Okay, get intimate with Him. All right, get that. You got to get spiritually intimate with God. You know. When I was a little girl, I'll never forget. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I do remember dreaming about Jesus. And I don't never remember seeing his face. And I used to dream about Jesus all the time. I used to catch the Holy Ghost at a little when I was a little girl. I used to be knocked out somewhere talking in tongues as a child. So I don't know. He said no man can stand if you see my face. And I knew when I was a little girl, I used to go sit on Jesus' lap, but I ain't never seen his face. I ain't see what his face looked like at all. Somebody gonna want forgiveness because you the queen of everything and they tried to stop you from being just that. And you bossed up still. You still gonna boss up. Stay committed to the journey. All right? Somebody's getting ready to travel. Because they grieving. Some sort of traveling and grieving. So somebody need to go on a journey. The queen of everything. Somebody gonna see the clarity and the truth about something. And they gonna boss up. Get you some rest. You gonna get the truth. You see what it is. You know what it is. All right? Just have the courage. And manifest whatever you want. Get creative. All right? This your journey. They can't stop your journey. They mad. They gonna be finding something. They gonna find it. Yep, and stay committed to whatever they found. Keep finding. Finding Nemo. Finding collective. Trust. Set healthy boundaries and don't give a fuck. You the boss. Hope is on the horizon here for a home. There's always a way. Collective. To have peace. Get rid of those emotional baggages. And the truth is, you're going to be pulling in multiple streams of income with no strings attached to it. You a hero. All right? You're going to hit that thing dead on the target. All right? These animals need to go through a transformation. Retro is here. It's time for you to lighten your load. This the perfect moment. Somebody need to lighten up their load. They need to get rid of something. Here. All right? We got some happiness and blessings is coming. All right? Somebody manifesting here. Okay? To empower somebody. Or somebody did some sort of magic on somebody. I ain't gonna lie here. Somebody that you reconcile with, be gentle with yourself. Somebody gonna want some forgiveness because they tried to sacrifice you and they was committed to it, but you got these psychic abilities and you telling their ass off what you ain't gonna do. Have some sort of compassion. Put that willpower in and free yourself. You got good luck on your side. All right, and you're on fire right now with confidence. Take that leap of faith, baby, and know your worth. All right, when you're dealing with a family situation, you got to have the courage, baby. You got to have the eye of the tiger, and they gonna hear you roar. It's time for somebody to move on. All right, get your beauty sleep collected because you is fighting up against spirits. All right, and they're part of your tribe. But you see the clarity and truth about this. All right. Somebody see the clarity and truth about somebody's well-being too as well. All right. Somebody wants a new beginning to go into some sort of rehabilitation and have some sort of boundaries up. But baby, that shit doesn't sell. Big things popping over here. When it come down to somebody's fertility, they children. Somebody gonna take some sort of action here and they gonna snatch a soul. Because somebody's sitting in their life purpose and this is what they supposed to do. All right, trust your intuition here when you're dealing with people that you say that you love and they supposed to love you. All right, get in touch with your own body collective. All right, you're definitely the queen of everything and this is your journey, baby. All right, you got friends here. Take that mask off. You got people here wearing a mask, friends, family members, people wearing a mask. Take that mask off because we see things crystal clear. And somebody is protected by nature. You better get your system updated. All right? Somebody got some passion here to get rid of something. All right? Yeah. It's something about a jar full of dreams. A jar or something that they had, something that they wanted. They better get creative before they become nobody, get slapped with that sword, the Knight of Swords. Coming straight from God's hands, not mine. See, I know how to let God fight my battles. I know how to allow the Lord to fight my battles. I don't have to open my mouth. I don't have to say nothing. But read these cards. And after I get done, once I click off the screen, I don't remember nothing I just said to y'all. Prioritize and reflect. Baby, God is using me as a vessel. I don't remember nothing. Okay? Inspiration, unless I go back and read it. Okay? Unconscious. Chess, not checkers, baby. Unconscious. Somebody grieving because of what you finding. Yeah, justice will be served, baby. Okay? You very, very beautiful. Your spirit guides, ancestors got you. Okay? Somebody's traveling. You see, somebody could have traveled somewhere and something was hidden in plain sight. Something that you manifested. Baby, they put you in the murky waters and slapped your shit upside down. Who you think you is. And closed out a situation on you. And you kept putting love in the air. Kept on trying to love. All right? Every step you take count, baby. When it's coming down to your career. Best case scenario here. All right? We got financial help. Your finances endless serendipities, baby. The day that you plant that seed, baby, and call your energy back from the north, south, east, and west, you're going to get the answers. You're going to get the answers, baby. All right? About your prosperity, okay, and abundance, the strength that you have, baby. They better stop playing with the chosen ones. Stop playing with the chosen ones on that farm. They was doing the man's and the women's and everything. When, you know what I'm saying? Doing everything. People karma be so bad and they don't even much care. They just don't care what they do to you. Who are you? It's okay if I do whatever I want to do to you. You don't mean nothing to nobody. That's their name. They name, Atlantis, they name, they initials is in that name. First, middle, or last. That's their name. Their name is somewhere in there. Somebody got something to do with it. Okay? Thank you for putting that Atlantis. ATLANTAI. Yeah. First, middle, or last. They got them initials in their name. They better start touching people's stuff. Then they got slapped 7 times with them swords. God coming through with their knighthood next. All right? They ain't gonna like this. God said, you shall repay the man eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Mow the lawn. Somebody could have mowed the lawn. In the rain. The lawn giving up. It could be for the rain. I hope so. Somebody going to exchange something. Somebody like to drink tea. It said you like to drink tea. Who like to drink tea? How many tea drinkers I got out here? Somebody giving up on a lover. This was their favorite. Somebody family gonna send some sort of message here. They gonna be sincere here about something that they read. They ain't know you could pick up this. Get over here. What you mean I can't pick this up? Baby, I seen your ass when you was 16. I don't care if you 90, I don't care if you 200 years old. I know about you, cuz. Somebody parent wanted you to write a memory, text somebody. They want you to say hi to somebody. This is petty here. Ooh, and let it play. Somebody gonna start calling people. Woo! They gonna have the bell on, baby. They gonna call them. They gonna start calling people. They gonna be yeah. They gonna start speaking in tongues and all of that. Yeah, cause we see things crystal clear over here. Somebody put in some sort of spiritual work. They were put. They were doing something. Put in the effort. Somebody going to the Bible, going to God. They taking it to God. They taking it to God. Go to the. They taking it to God. That's what you gotta do. Take it to God, baby. You don't fight evil for evil. You take it to God. It's gonna go smoothly when you do it like that. Take it to God. Who else gonna have your back and be loyal to you but the Most High God? He said, I still gave. He said, the whole time you been out here showing out, collecting. You been showing out. You know, sometimes we don't know nothing. We be like toddlers. But when God wake us up, I was in there, went through a debate with the Lord. I said, Lord, I ain't know that. I ain't know that. All that stuff was coming out in the Bible. I ain't know I was supposed to be doing all of this. Somebody gonna smile because somebody being loyal to them so they can watch something. They gonna watch a positive video though. Of your elevation here. Somebody gonna could have got finished with a part in the bookmark. Somebody got to go back around. Something that happened. All right. They were having intimacy by the tree with a friend. Somebody did something now. Here we go. And I don't know why it say, yeah, this happened back in the country. Intimacy here. Okay. Endless possibilities. Or they could have, did something by the tree with somebody. It's a friend. Somebody should have endless possibilities of their heart's desire. Your favorite. Somebody's supposed to be your favorite. Endless possibilities. Your heart's desire. send a It say your friend, the stars, your friends, something about some friends. Somebody under a lot of pressure here about your home. Hey! It say invite a friend to your home. Somebody under a lot of pressure about your home. They want it for themselves here. All right, they was uncertain about this here. Okay, so they decided to share with their neighbors or something like that. Yeah, and be quiet about it. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no, baby. Okay, they want you to get away and be quiet from trying. Okay, they're going to have a restart here. Oh, yeah, this going to make somebody want to delete an app, throw it away. Somebody obsessed with something. Okay, some sort of possibilities at home. It say make a wish, place a rose at home. Somebody could have been at somebody's house, staying at somebody's house. They took a break. Somebody got some bread. Because Kermit keep that bread. They give it up. That bread, yeah, and that made people happy. All right, they was able to go shopping, buy clothes you like or whatever you like. They exchange some things here. All right, yeah. Read an inspirational book. Somebody need to read the Bible. Stay focused. But now somebody wants you to get away from converting over here. Somebody could have been an orphan, a child, give a gift to a child. Somebody wanted somebody to get away. Somebody could have been in a daze in the car and they was going through something trying to convert over. This looked like a spiritual conversion that somebody was going through, and somebody's supposed to give something to a child. Here, yeah. They even got answers or something here, or they watched somebody be in distress. They supposed to help somebody when they was in distress or something. They sat back and watched. They wanted it for themselves. Well, God bless their heart, okay? Because God going to snatch it from them. And if they soul got to go along with it, God ain't going to play with them. Trust me. They need to read the Bible and find out that what I'm saying is not, I don't even care about stuff. I'm the type of person, I promise you, because God takes so good. God has been so good to me. So I don't care about things at all. Because my Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. The Lord, give me my daily bread. That's why I always forgive people who trespass against me. People don't mess with you anyways, collective. So why do we care what we say? They ain't mess with you when you wasn't saying nothing, and they still ain't gonna mess with you when you open up your mouth. What they gonna do? Take it to God. Give it to God. Who gonna check? Who check? Who check? Might check? What? Check? What? Better come with a check. No, nobody better not even call my phone. Better not try me. And I'm posting this everywhere. They better not even try me. Nobody, nowhere. Better not open their mouth to Pandora. Yeah, Jesus changed my name. Yeah, it ain't what they thought it was. See, when you dealing with Pandora, baby, I carry my backpack. Ain't no telling what I come out my backpack. I'm like Dora the Explorer. You don't never know what you're gonna get. So don't come for me unless I see it. Okay? These cards is talking. Talk to the Holy Spirit if you got a problem. You feel me? He'll solve it. Look like the knighthood out here anyways. It must be a warning before destruction. My God, my God. Collective, I love you guys so much. I ain't expect that. It's like we never know what we gonna get. This be like Jack in the Box. It just surprised me. And I promise to God, like, it was a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm surprised didn't even come out in the cards. A situation that I was in this morning, 46 on the timer. I didn't see it. But God is good. A lot of craziness. I'm surprised ain't none of that. No fights and none of that didn't come out in them tarot cards. Whoo, baby, this is the low down, dirty in the country slavery. What we gonna name this thing? Hey, I need somebody to help me name this thing, baby. Y'all got to get it on. Go on the community board. If y'all don't got Pandora phone number, y'all put it in your phone. Text Pandora. Okay? Listen. My information is in the community board. We need to come up with a good name for this here. Maybe I'm gonna go pull me a nice little slavery picture offline too, and I'm gonna have it going on, baby. But baby, what we gonna call this? Voodoo in the country? Baby, what we gonna call it? Witchcraft in will a man rob God? Ooh, yeah. Will a man rob God? Unrequited lovers in the country. Baby, I don't know. I got to sit down and I got to meditate on this thing. This got to be the one. This got to be the one. Like that video last night, we ain't have, I don't know if that was last night or the night before, but we ain't even have that many people in the chat. That video ain't had no 1,000 people in there. I look that video say 1 point something K. I say, dog, they actually watching it now. I done had videos up that be some real videos. I stopped with Pandora's Box. It's too dangerous. I'm talking about I got colors in there, every color. It'll tell you if it's a purple van, a blue truck, a green tie, man, a spot by your door. Baby, that bag there is so dangerous. It scared me. And I used to have so much information in there. The cars be coming out, and they be talking about the police. And I walk outside, look across the street, the police right there. I be like, oh my God, these cars spooky. I be like, they spooky. Sometimes I try to keep them tied up. I'm telling stories. I say, hell no. That bag is so spooky. Pandora's Box. I created it though. I'm waiting to get a real big. I'm gonna buy me a golden drum. I don't know if I want it for my birthday. But Pandora have been eating though. So if y'all want to feed the girl for her birthday, y'all already know. We got what I got? About 5 more days to go. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. But I'm eating. I even told somebody last night. I said, yeah, you want tell me something they want to go on a date. Baby, you can date me online. You can date me right here on this phone. You gonna send me the food. Matter of fact, just send me the money. I'm gonna buy the food. We gonna talk. We gonna eat the food together. Over the phone, FaceTime, or however you want to do it. But baby, I ain't going on no date with no Carmen. I'm sorry. We could date over the phone. We can laugh and talk and everything. But I can't see myself sitting in a relationship in a restaurant with a fake person. Now, if the children want to go, fine, but I ain't playing games with fake people. You know, if somebody gonna take me somewhere and do something for me, they gonna do me right. They gonna open up the box. But collective, I love y'all so much. And the only reason I am leaving is because my phone is dead. Because I was having a good time. I wasn't expecting none of that energy to come out. So I'm going to plug up my phone. I'm going to Bible study. And that's it. And now I'm coming back soon as my phone juiced up enough. I'll be right back. So, Collective, if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what you waiting for? And make sure you guys get that thumbs up on your way out. Collective, I love y'all so much. Until the next one.